Trust me when I say that this piece of paper has given me more joy than the feeling of leveling up in Clash Royale. By simply ticking boxes, I feel more motivated and genuine happiness than ever before playing video games. If you tried self-improvement but end up quitting, this is literally the solution. By the end of this video, you will know how to make self-improvement feel like leveling up in a video game, and how you can turn boring habits into dopamine hits that still improve your life. But first of all, this is the reason why you can't stick to good habits no matter if you've tried or haven't, because even if you haven't tried, the chance right now is that most likely you wouldn't be able to stick to anything like good change in your life. And this is simply because you're so used to having a instant feedback loop of like TikTok, video games, scrolling YouTube, watching porn. You're so used to instantly feeling pleasure after watching that thing, i.e. like getting a reward. But when you try to do something like meditation, journaling, working out, whatever it may be, you just don't get that same dopamine spike. It feels boring. It feels like not enough stimulation is coming through to your body. But that is exactly what this tracker will fix. It's kind of like when your mom says, go mow the lawn, and you don't want to, but if she said you get $1,000 if you did so, suddenly there would be a bigger motivation to go do that boring and hard task, right? We can do the exact same thing to fix this. And another reason why you still like keep not doing these things and you would struggle if you even tried, is because you simply have no accountability. If you don't do the thing, nothing bad really happens in your life. If you forget it, there's nothing bad happening in your life. And the only way that we can keep doing this if there's like a consequence to not doing it. And when you kind of just forget about it, it seems like there's no consequences. When we play video games, there's this XP progress bar, right? You know, there's the leveling up feature, and then there's this XP bar that we can like look at and see how far we are to leveling up. And to be honest, until now, there hasn't been a in real life like replacement for that, and that's why it's so hard to do hard things in real life. It's because there's no like instant benefit there's no constant feedback loop, right? Just like with video games or scrolling, right? You don't get hit immediately. But this is how we fix that exact problem. The way that we do this is by, instead of just having you try to do the hard things and failing, we dangle a carrot in front of your face, just like a horse that we want to learn, you know, carry us in the fucking wagon, right? We dangle a carrot, which is like kind of the reward, and it makes us go towards that reward. And we want to make this reward as harmless as possible. So it's not going to be, oh yeah, I'm going to have a fapathon on fucking Sunday, right? After I complete my hard work. No, we want to make it dopamine, but not bad dopamine, right? And that is literally where this fucking tracker comes in. So let me show you exactly how to use this thing. So this is going to be our positive feedback system. So I don't know how well you can see this, but basically it's just a sheet where I've written down the habit that I'm going to track, i.e. the hard thing that you're wanting to do, the self-improvement, the journaling, the meditation, the working out, whatever it may be, right? You simply just write down the hard thing up here, and then you tick a box every time you do that thing. And then if you like miss it, then you don't tick the box. And basically what this does is that every time that you do a task, you get to tick the box. And that gives us the video game XP bar in real life. It gives us that closer to leveling up feeling by simply just putting a pen to fucking paper, bro. Do you see how overpowered this is? And I know you might be thinking, oh, well, how the fuck can a paper change your life? Try it, bro. Try it. Literally, this is what, like, I tried self-improvement for like 2 years. Nothing happened. I could not get consistent. All of the results that people talk about, oh yeah, you feel better, you're better socially, oh yeah, all these benefits, I didn't feel a single fucking thing. But then I did this shit, and bro, it cured my depression, everything. All of the bad feelings I had, this fucking paper cured it. Trust me when I say that. And yeah, I've literally made a free template for you where you can go and get this tracker in the description. You know, just go down, click the link, you can download the PDF or whatever. And lastly, about the habit tracker before we move on, is that I usually write like a goal up here. As you can see here, I set a goal. It's in Danish, so you don't need to, like, can't understand it, but I've written a goal for how many ticks I get for the next time, and then I write down here the result. And then, you know, I try to aim for getting that new goal, so I'm kind of like always leveling up, just like in the video game. And so the thing that I'm going to say now might not relate to you if you haven't really tried it, if you're not consistent with any habits yet. But now, like, when you get used to this one and it's like way too easy to just do one habit, I've used something I call the multi-tracker, and here you can literally see I have all of the habits that I'm doing, all of these self-improvement things. Literally, I think it's like 9 things I've put on here, and I track everything. But don't start with this. We don't want to overwhelm you. Like, this is more if you're advanced, you already built a few habits, you're like used to the idea. And so this is more if you can like handle harder things. So just start with this simple thing to not overwhelm yourself. And so now you started using this habit tracker. How do we stop forgetting about it? How do we stop, missing it just like randomly, right? That happens that we just, oh yeah, I just forgot about self-improvement. You hear that all the time. It's probably happened for you just as well as it's happened for me. Like, I remember a whole month and I was like, shit, I just forgot about it. And there is a way that we can counteract this with the tracker, so I'm going to explain to you right now. First of all, don't do this on PC, and it's not even an option. You can't do this on PC. You have to download this PDF, go to your library. If you have a printer at home, print it out and literally hang it on your wall, and not just hang it like somewhere random. Hang it like, this is so autistic, but it's the way that I did it. I have it right by my bed, so every night it fucking haunts me. Like, if I try to go to bed and I haven't done it, I can just see all the unticked boxes. So what I've literally done is that I've literally gone down into the position that I'm sleeping in at night, and I've like looked where my eyes go in the morning, right? And I've hanged the habit tracker exactly in that spot, so I can't fucking miss it. And that's the way that you like not really forget about it. And if you feel like, oh yeah, but it's cringe, my parents, my family gonna see, they're gonna clown me for it, just use that as extra accountability, because now you know that next time if they come in your room and they see all like crosses, they're gonna think you're a bitch. But if they see all ticks boxes, they're gonna see, shit, this guy is actually trying something, and that's gonna keep you more accountable. And let me be honest with you, when you're trying to get like results that most people aren't trying to do, when you're trying to, because be honest, this is not like being normal, fucking tracking your day and your habits. Most normal people don't do this shit. And if you want to be like different, if you want to have different results from the norm, then you need to do different things. And so you have to expect that people are going to call you weird, because you are weird to them, but it's a weird in a good way. So understand that you're going to have to make sacrifices if you want success. I've been called weird so many times, but to be honest, I don't give a fucking shit anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore, because I know that they're in the wrong and I'm in the right. So just remember that every time you think about, oh yeah, but it's too cringe to do the self-improvement thing. And last thing, to make sure you don't quit and forget about it, because this is a major step that most people forget to do, and that is to drop your ego. At this point, when you're just starting out or you failed a couple times, you need to just do the bare minimum. You need to make the task as stimulating as possible, and the way we do that is by lowering like the barrier to success. So instead of saying, oh yeah, on my habit tracker I have to do a full workout tomorrow and it's gonna be 1.5 hours long, but you don't even do one push-up at home, just literally make it so, okay, I'm gonna do one push-up and then I tick the box. You see, now you're just starting, because to be honest, mate, at first we're not trying to get the benefits, we're not trying to get all this and this and that, we're just trying to get you consistent, and then we can add on to the benefits. Because the thing is, if you keep trying this, you'll never get consistent. And so in turn, you'll never even get the results of the guy who's doing a 1.5 hour workout, right? So what you first need to do is just do the bare minimum. 1 minute of meditation, 1 line of gratitude journaling, 1 push-up, whatever it may be that you're trying to track. Just do the bare minimum. This makes it easier for you to like feel like successful in the thing, and it also gives you more stimulation, which in turn makes you want to do that thing again. And then slowly, once you become used to like, well, fucking 1 push-up that isn't even like nothing, then you can start just stepping into the gym and just being around it, doing a few cope exercises, and slowly you add up the thing, the difficulty. And then you build not only the habit, because think about this is a habit building system. This is how we build a habit. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just start out by doing this weird thing. No, we build the habit slowly, and then slowly the difficulty can increase. Like, it's the same as saying, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fucking bench press 100 kg on the first day. You can't do that. You simply can't. You can't do a full workout today. You can't meditate for 1 hour. Maybe you can, but you're never gonna meditate again then, bro. So trust me when I say, just drop your ego and do the bare minimum. That's all you need to do. It's very, very simple, and then you won't quit. So yeah, if we want to sum up quickly, here's the action step for you. Go down in the description, grab this tracker, put on whatever habit you want to do. I'd recommend meditation, working out, journaling, reading, whatever. One of those things are one of the main ones that pretty much changed my life, you know. I'm living here, blissful life. Look at this. Isn't the view fucking beautiful in this forest, right? I thought so too, bro. It's a nice summer day, you know, I can hear the birds, everything. But yeah, that is your action step. Go down, download this thing, put it on your wall, right where you see, by your bed. Do the bare minimum and just keep, you know, making progress, and then comment on the video when you've like made your progress. And one last thing, if you like want to get more help with this, my personal help, if you want to build the life that you always dreamed of, if you want to stop like being lazy and depressed, this, like, I literally have the full system and I can't wait to show it to you, and it's inside my discipline club. You can go down in the description and check out. I have like 6 courses in there, and you get weekly coaching from me where I'll help you set up your discipline system, set goals, like literally make this destroy your mental health, or not, what the fuck am I saying, not destroy your mental health, destroy your depression and anxiety, so you can live a happy and purposeful life where you actually do hard things and feel proud of yourself when you look in the mirror at night. Alright mate, that was it. Put one foot in front of the other. Feels so good, bro. Feels fucking amazing.